The week that I got this viral skincare device, the Medicube Booster Pro, that's when this video came out.
I'm just so fucking sick and tired of seeing this stupid Medicube Pro boosted device being promoted on TikTok and tons of people buying it. And this is the result of what happened to me after 2 days of using it. 2 days.
Let's get into it, shall we? Hi, I'm Dr. Sheu, and I am a board-certified dermatologist practicing in the US. For those of you who haven't come across this device, the Medicube Booster Pro is a device that's supposed to help me achieve my, quote, glass skin goals. Not my words, glass skin makes me think see-through skin, but apparently people want glass skin these days. Anyway, this device went viral internationally thanks to Hailey Bieber, who supposedly has great skin thanks to skincare and this device, and definitely not because she is a multimillionaire model in her 20s. It's advertised as being a 6-in-1 device with 4 modes, including what they call electroporation to boost penetration of topicals and air shot, which the company says is like microneedling without the needles. I'll share my thoughts on the technology and my experience with the device in a future video, but let's get back to the Bell's palsy claim and the company's response to it. So, a quick side note on what Bell's palsy is. Bell's palsy is a form of facial weakness or paralysis that typically affects just one side of the face, making it hard to smile or make facial expressions, close the eye on that side, eat, or even speak clearly. You can see some of the deficits in Amina's TikTok. When she blinks her right eye, her left eye stays open, and the left side of her mouth is moved around by the motion on the right side, but it's not really making its own movements. According to UpToDate, quote, a viral etiology, i.e., activation of the herpes simplex virus, is suspected in most cases of Bell's palsy, although there is no established or widely available method of confirming a viral mechanism in clinical practice. I want to emphasize that a virus is suspected in most, but not all cases of Bell's palsy, and also to call out where it says that there is not a widely used method to actually confirm that a virus caused a person's case of Bell's palsy. So even if you suspect a virus to be the cause of a patient's Bell's palsy, it can be hard to confirm that that's true. So, when I watched the TikTok video, my first thought was that this is a claim that I'm expecting that the company will investigate thoroughly, examine the device she was using, reach out to her for more details on her usage, and follow up on her medical care. And sure, after a thorough investigation, maybe the conclusion will be that since approximately 20 out of 100,000 people will develop Bell's palsy in a given year, and let's say, just throwing a number out there, 100,000 people have purchased this device, it's not unreasonable that some people who use this device will also happen to develop Bell's palsy, since that happens in people who don't use the device too. In any case, the key words there are after a thorough investigation. But the company's actual response really surprised me. So, part one of the Instagram post boils down to it is impossible for our device to have caused Bell's palsy. So, first thing, I am not in PR and I'm not a neurologist, but I am a medical doctor who has treated tens of thousands of patients. I will never stop being surprised by how different and unique every single person is. Cases I've seen personally or have read about are life threatening drug allergies to common medications like Tylenol or acetaminophen that hundreds of millions of people take and tolerate well. These drug reactions can develop even to the point of skin peeling off in huge sheets and the patient requiring care in a burn unit. Sudden vision loss after Botox or filler injection, even though tens of thousands of people do just fine. Sure. Blistering rashes after drinking liters and liters of ruby red squirt. Yeah, that happens too. So, when it comes to a new medical device, to say that something is scientifically impossible is kind of a strong statement since human bodies are just weird and unique. Part two of the Instagram post goes on to say that there are a lot of fake products on the market, I guess implying that if her device caused Bell's palsy, it's because it was a fake. So then I'm thinking, was this or was this not a counterfeit device? If you were Medicube, wouldn't you want to confirm that? Because if her device was actually a fake, that's a get out of jail free card. It kills this PR nightmare for them immediately. But I'm guessing from the way that this post was worded that it was not verified. Most importantly for me, where is the compassion for this girl? I totally understand the company is interested in protecting its reputation and its bottom line, but it's also possible to understand the perspective of this girl. She bought an expensive device that was heavily promoted on social media by paid influencers, and within days of starting to use it, she's not able to move half of her face. Of course, correlation is not causation. I wasn't able to find reports of anyone in the published medical literature who experienced nerve palsy from a low level current device. This device also pairs vibration with its different settings, but I also couldn't find any reports showing that low level vibration over such a short period of time could cause nerve injury either. Side note, just because I think it's cool, long term exposure to vibration can cause vascular and nerve injury. That includes people who use, for example, a jackhammer a lot at work. That can cause something called vibration white finger, which looks like this. Moving on, I also didn't see any published reports that electric current or vibration contributed to viral reactivation either. So, no evidence that these types of stimuli indirectly contribute to Bell's palsy either by reactivating a virus. That said, I don't think anyone can come to any firm conclusions without a thorough investigation, and I thought that the company's messaging on this came off as a little bit insensitive. At least adding something like they take the health and safety of their customers very seriously, and that they have or will be completing a thorough investigation, that based on the guidance of medical professionals, what is known about Bell's palsy, and the current used by this device, that it's unlikely that this internet viral case of Bell's palsy was caused by their device, but that they owe it to their customers to perform due diligence, and they hope, of course, that this customer has a fast and full recovery. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Medicube's Booster Pro Bell's palsy controversy. If you liked this, then you probably like evidence-based skincare information, so consider checking out my PDRN video. Thanks for watching.